Welcome back to the challenge to determine who will be crowned the king of MyGM. After 25 weeks, only one man will come out victorious. Going into week 2, Luke has a slender lead in the standings, but I'm confident that in this episode I can take him down.
Okay, right, here we are, week 2. I really need some female free agents to come in, and we do have some. We've got Tegan Knox, Lula Tandy, Sammy George, a heel bruiser, Vicky McLeod. I'm going to do it. Welcome to the roster. She's going to become the new star of the show. And welcome Trish, 105,000. Bit risky this. The opener, we're going to have Fabian against Tyler here. Let's have Titus against Akira. Wow, they've got so much stamina. I don't think that's the banger of a fight that we need, but we're going to go for it. And then stamina-wise, we are struggling a little bit. We can have MVP against... who do we have? Maybe John Cena, because he didn't get a rivalry from his first match. I'm happy with everything else.
So after a disastrous first week, we find ourselves with a new, fresh, blank canvas on the week 2 card. So I've gone through and picked out probably the best card I can put on for this stage. I'm going to go ahead and confirm this card. And we're going to get into week 2 of this 25-week challenge.
Right, week 2 card. How are we going to get on? Let's simulate this first fight. Titus against Akira. We need this to be a good one. I'm really unsure about the ordering that I've gone with. Oh no. A 2-star opener. I mocked Ferg last week for that. And now look, a 2.5 star. We've got a rivalry. That's not too bad because one of these tag teams was really low popularity. So everything's coming back to bite me this week. Everything I said in the last episode. Another 2-star. What am I doing? An MVP against John Cena. Come on, deliver us something, please. 2.5 star.
Brock Lesnar versus Edge, and it's a 3.5 star. So there you go, you know? People might have doubted me after that first week, but look where I'm at now. I'm flourishing. On to the mid-card, we've got Mansoor versus T-Bar in their first ever match. We'll take a 2.5 star, that's not too bad. And I'm hoping that this one's going to be pretty good as well. I put it as a tables match, and it's another 3.5 stars. And then the main event, the men's tag team championship. Give me that 4-star. Come on, second week. We're going to overtake Luke again. And it's a 3-star. That is disappointing because now the drama curve really is messed up.
Look at those results. I have been absolutely demolished. He's beat me by 1.5 stars in the opener and the second mid-card and 0.5 star in the main event. Okay, I've got to pick myself back up. I think I'm going to be in second place. We've gained 76,000 fans. I'm like almost certain we're going to be down to second. And we are. We've got a double cost promo. It's not the end of the world. Hopefully, Ferg didn't gain too many fans. Okay, so this week, I'm just going to go with normal matches for everything. I want to save a little bit of cash. I want to reserve a little bit of stamina as well because I want week 5 to be big. So my thoughts are we go a little bit quiet in week 3. This is a really tricky week to work out again. I could just shoot myself in the foot with a terrible drama curve again.
So after a little bit of deliberating and mixing and matching different feuds, I've gone with this card, which I think is actually really good. We're going to go ahead and confirm this. I'm very confident in this show, so hit confirm, and hopefully it's much the same as week 2.
Okay, week 3. This opener has to be 3 stars, please. I've done it again. At least they got a rivalry out of it, I guess, but I've messed up. Ferg's going to get to sack one of my superstars, and I'm going to have to do something drastic. This tag team, I just don't care. Let's just get this card over with. Come on, 2.5 star, level 2 rivalry, thank you. Finn. +5 on the promo. His popularity's gone up significantly there, which is really good. We are building towards next week. Some seeds are being planted. Are we going to get to harvest the crops? A 2-star there. I know the synergies weren't there, but this feels cruel. The game feels harder. But we do get a 3.5 star title match main event. That's cheered me up a little bit.
The first match of week 3 is Team Tamina and Candice LeRae versus Dana Brooke and Liv Morgan for the title in a tables match. That's surely going to be a really, really good opener. Show me those 3.5 stars. Yes, please. Bring them in now. What is it? 3.5, as I predicted. Love that. And the first mid-card fight, T-Bar versus Mansoor. T-Bar wins, which is great because he asked to have the rematch. And it's a 3-star, so that's really good. That's actually really good for the drama curve. Then on to the second mid-card match, which is the male tag team. And this is a pretty star-studded match, so hopefully 3-star. That is not exactly what I wanted. 2.5 is pretty diabolical, to be honest, especially after 3.5 star in the first and 3 in the second. And we go on to our main event, which is Charlotte Flair versus Toni Storm, one-on-one Extreme Rules for the NXT Women's Championship. That is a great match. The only thing that kind of lets it down is the fact that Toni Storm's a mid-carder, but we'll see. Toni Storm's won it, so fair play to her. She's actually gone way above her pay grade there, and she's gone and beaten Charlotte for the title, and famously, Charlotte doesn't lose title matches.
So let's see how Ferg did. Oh, he's just completely outclassing us at the minute.
Okay, so hopefully after that week, 89,000 fans, that's pretty good. Hopefully we're going to be first still. Rank 1 going into week 4, and everything's looking good. Who do I retire from Luke's roster? Let's have a think.
Okay, we're 12,500 fans behind. He's not out of the water. We can definitely turn this around early. So I've maxed out my logistics. I've got my show ready. I'm going to have John Cena against Finn Balor in the opener. Let's lock this one in.
So for this week, we do have a few rivalries we need to progress, but I'm going to lock that in. I've done all my logistics, everything's sorted, and we'll get into week 4 and hopefully put some more distance between myself and Luke.
Okay, week 4. I have to have a good week here. Let's see how this first card goes. John Cena against Finn Balor. It's a 3-star and a level 2 rivalry. MVP against Tyler. That's going to be 2 to 2.5 star, I imagine. 1.5 star. That is disgraceful. Okay, Mustafa against Ivar. What's this going to be? Half a star? You're just going to carry on being rubbish? Letting the promotion down? 3 stars. Thank you. Look at that, Tyler. MVP. These guys know what they're doing at least. And we've got this tag team match. Not the most popular ladies in the world, but they're doing a good job. And another 3 stars. We'll take it. The drama curve is met. We move on to the next week.
The opening match and the first mid-card are tables matches, so it's going to be a good rating for the match. And Cruiser Giant OP as well. 3.5 star. On a show where I believe that I put on a bad show for the sake of stamina, I'm still getting 3.5 star opening matches. That's not too bad. 1.5. You know what? I'll actually take that. It seems ridiculous to say, but I'll actually take that. Okay, now the match that I was actually considering putting as the main event, seeing as they put on such a good match last time, Brock versus Edge. Lesnar obviously wins again, and it is a 3.5 star match, so it certainly doesn't match the drama curve, but if the main event is more than that, then it's not too important. Now, the main event. These guys haven't had great matches, by all means, for the first few weeks, but I'm hoping that this title match in the main event, I actually meant to make it a tables match, I believe, but it goes ahead and gets a 3 star, so that's not great. It's not ideal.
Once again, we've been outperformed by Ferg, but he didn't meet the drama curve this week. He actually had a 3.5 star mid-card, but a 3 star main event, which isn't good. I think I might have gained some fans back. Let's find out. Okay, I gained 71,000 fans this week. I'm still going to be in second place, but have I clawed the gap back?
Are we still in first place? I'd assume we are. Yep, we are. Okay, so that's fine. Nothing really to worry about. We'll just have to see how much the gap is, how many fans we lost in comparison, but it's all looking pretty good so far. Okay, so only 14,000 fans ahead, but that's honestly not too bad. Going into week 5, we've got a decent lead, and hopefully this is just going to propel us way ahead of Luke after this week.
I'll be back in a minute. I just need to go and get a drink again, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so I really need to be ahead after this week, and I am more than happy to play dirty. Without Ferg knowing, he has no idea that I've done this. I have just sneakily applied my special promotion card. He doesn't know this has been played. Let's build our card and see how we get on. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the matches that I've gone on. I still haven't got a male tag team that's really rolling at the minute. I'm going to have to worry about that in the weeks to come. I've got a sneaky feeling that I'm going to be all right either way. Got John Cena against Finn Balor. I've then got MVP against Tyler. I've then got this tag team, which is a level 3 rivalry. It's going to be a tables match. We're then going to have an Extreme Rules match, which I usually wouldn't put in the 4th place on the mid-card, but these guys have got stamina. So in the main event, we're going to go with a title match, level 4 rivalry, another tables match. Okay, and then I've filled out my promo slot. Let's lock this one in. We've maxed out our logistics again.
Right, so even at week 5, our roster is spread pretty thin across this card, as obviously it's an extra match for this week. 2 tag team matches, and then we've got to have 4 promos as well. But we only have enough superstars for 1 promo, and I'm going to use it as a call out. So I can't do any charities, I can't cheese it that way. So I think this card is looking pretty good, to be honest.
So John Cena, Finn Balor, opening card. We need this to be good. 4 stars. That is a beautiful start. MVP against Tyler Bate. These two are absolutely pants. Can't see this being a good fight, but I had to put MVP on the card. 2.5 stars and a level 3 rivalry. Okay, maybe there is a chance we could be ahead after all. This tag team rivalry, I think, should end after this week. It's a classic match. Akira against Kevin Owens. Could this deliver something? Let's hope for a 3-star. Come on. 3 stars good. This has got to be good. I think it's going to be 4.5 stars. Okay, it is another 4.5 star match. I hope that the game does reward us because that is a brilliant card that we've just put on.
Okay, into the first match of our first pay-per-view in this challenge. Will it culminate to something good? I did predict that, and Toni Storm does retain her title. And a 4-star match. That's not too bad. Rivalry complete. Tables match done. 4-star rating. Not too bad whatsoever. So T-Bar versus Mansoor. This has been a surprise package from the start, to be honest. T-Bar wins again, and hopefully it's a 4-star match. So that's another decent rating and kind of on line with the drama curve. Going into Dana Brooke and Liv Morgan versus Candice LeRae and Tamina. Liv and Dana go over, and it's another 4-star match. So the second tag team match, the males match, is going to give us a 4-star again. Of course it is. Every match is getting a 4-star. And then the final match. Now, Edge doesn't want to be in this match, so hopefully he doesn't make it rubbish on purpose, but he actually ends up winning the title. So, true underdog story, and it's a legendary match. The first 5-star of this challenge, and hopefully not the last one. Right, well, I mean, the results speak for themselves there. You've only got one match, which is the middle match, which isn't even really the one you want to be your main event, that's outshining my matches. So, I can't help but say that I put on a pretty banging show. So, let's advance and see what the results are.
We need this to say that we're in first place. We've done it. We've done it.
Okay, so as it comes down, who are we getting? 213,000 fans. That's not too bad. It's not as many as I thought I was going to get, but I would be very surprised if it doesn't see us over the line fairly comfortably. So either way, we've got to make sure we're first now. But wait, what? How am I second? Wait, how am I second? How on earth has he beat me in that? Something's gone really wrong here. How on earth has that happened? I was about 15k ahead before. These next 5 weeks are huge then. I need to step up my game again.
What happened there then? You seem to really bottle it at the last minute.
Well, I've had a little think, and I believe you've been up to some sort of shenanigans. I don't think that could feasibly have happened without something.
No, I'll tell you what this was. I'll be completely honest. I'll hold my hands up and say, you only put one promo on. So it must have been that, because obviously I had like 3 or 4 promos. You only had one, so obviously probably that. Yeah, obviously, because people come to wrestling shows for promos only. So yeah, that must have been it. That must have been why I lost a lot of fans. I can't really explain it. Like, what on earth did you do? I told you, man, it's probably the promos. That's crazy. Anyway, who am I going to veto? Well, I'll tell you what. I was going to get rid of Edge if I was ahead, but he's just had a rivalry complete, and that doesn't seem that useful. Maybe, see, Brock Lesnar, he's had a rivalry completed as well. Maybe Edge would be more useful because he's a specialist. I've got no idea. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and click subscribe so that you don't miss any of the next episodes in the series.